since people are so mad and so angry with the level of insecurity in Yoruba land right now, and they are saying it out to the politicians, and they're like, it's getting out of hand. And if it should get out of hand, they are going to have to defend themselves, this and that, blah, 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 blah. So we need to make sure that we use the media to douse the tension. How do we do that? Number one, we have arrested the people who kill people in a war. 2 months ago, they were enjoying their lives inside the hotel in a war. In fact, it was a Yoruba man who gave them that hotel. We have arrested him too. And they have confessed. They said they were the ones who just went in. Why did they keep people inside the war? Here is the confusion, and it is deliberate. The confusion is that the chief of defense staff, Irabo, who announced that they have arrested the people who kill people in a war, right? He said they arrested ISWAP members who carried out Owo massacre. And 5 of them have confessed. We arrested them at a property, a motel, inside Owo town. And we have also arrested the person who gave them the room. Haba now. Hare. Shena so una desperate to keep Yoruba as part of this killing field. That won't make sense to you. Does that make any sense to you? Boko Haram, they inside hotel, 2 months after killing 100 people in the same town. They come dey inside hotel. Doing what? Waiting for another operation. Haba now. Haba. So that is why I didn't believe it. I took my time to look into what they said. They now release names. Ladies and gentlemen, the names of ISWAP terrorists that they claim to have arrested inside our church, as those who, our hotel, as those who kill people inside our church. Ladies and gentlemen, they are from Middle Belt, Kogi, Benue. You they see waiting at the sea? You see, yeah, exactly. So that's how you see that something is a lie. You remember when they said that IPOB broke into Owerri prison, and we quickly came out and said, how? Since Hopeless Unzodigba became governor of Imo State, they have relocated the killer squad of Nigeria military, police, DSS to Owerri. How can you say IPOB came into town to come and break into federal prison? They no get any member locked up in Owerri prison. IPOB has nobody there that they locked up, right? So suddenly they came, governor's house, where they have all the weapons they need to protect the governor. It's just 5 minutes walk, not drive, walk from the prison. The police headquarters in Owerri is just about a 7 minute walk from the prison. The military barracks, military post outside Owerri is just 20 minutes drive to the prison. So IPOB that they brought in helicopters, brought in armor tanky, brought in soldiers and everybody, shooting and killing people in Olu, Izombe, and all those places in Imo State. So this almighty IPOB walked into Imo State, Owerri. Inside Owerri headquarters, they can't go straight into prison. They did not shoot any prison warden, and the prison warden didn't shoot back. They broke in, and they stood, they were there for 4 hours, and when they were done, before they released all the prisoners, they did a devotion. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. Prisoner do praise and worship for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Everybody can't disappear. Nobody, no police, not even the government house, not the military. IPOB, where they go inside the forest, ESN, you are going into forest to look for. Then they inside your city for 4.5 hours. And nobody responded. That's a lie. This one a lie. It no fly. I said it here. Mayegun, you need to be careful. You need to be careful of defending these people. You don't know the IPOB. I live in Youre. I know them very well. Somebody where they live for Frankfurt in Germany was telling me about, I live in Youre. Mayegun, I'm an Igbo man. I know what IPOB are doing there. I know this. They are capable. That is somebody living in Gibraltar and in India. Tell me you are living in Youre where you are not living in. Tell me you are not living in Youre when you are not living in Youre without telling me that you are not living in Youre. I said, does this make any sense? China collaboration between IPOB, ESN, and Nigerian Army, DSS, whether they pay people, that they give them promotion. You don't understand. If you kill anyone in Eastern Nigeria as a soldier, if you tell them, say, an IPOB member, we want you, they will give you promotion. They are killing innocent people, getting promotion for it. Now, God knows how many of them that they said came to town. How come nobody responded? Because it was a lie. Now, them break into their prison. Now, only them have the capacity to break prison. The government of Nigeria and the terrorists they have been protecting. Those are the two people who have the capacity to break into prison unchallenged. There's nobody from southern Nigeria that has the capacity to break into any prison. Anywhere, you will die. Now, forget it. This suicide mission. So it was the same thing anywhere, everywhere. We can tell when they push their lies, and then when you, possibly as a one Nigerianist, when their lies kind of suit your bias, then you can throw everything into the wind and say you are doing it for one Nigeria. No, you're not doing anything for one Nigeria. Come on. So the only people who respect themselves and respect other people are mostly the nationalists. Do you get that? Yoruba nationalists are people who are more interested about Yoruba's progress, policy, governance, rules, commerce, law and order, safety, security, defense, as they say, education, healthcare, infrastructure, things that impact lives. And that is why when they realize that Nigeria is just the stumbling block in front of all of that, as a nationalist, right, you will never lie to yourself and say you want to save Nigeria when you know you can't. It's like a Yoruba man saying, I want to go and save the Igbos. Oh, I'm a Yoruba man. Oh, yeah, vote for me. I'm going to save all of you Hausas. I'm going to save the Fulanis. I'm going to save all the 250 ethnic nationalities. I understand all of you. I understand your language. I understand your feelings. I heard you. Oh, I came to your town when I can barely only speak just my language, Yoruba language. The moment I get outside that my space, then I have to speak in English. Even that too has its own audience. Because there are some places where I also have to monitor or watch the type of English I speak, or else I will completely be speaking to the wall. What kind of a country is that? I mean, so if I tell you I want to save Nigeria, don't believe me, oh. I have always been a nationalist, for those who know very well. Mayegun. And I chose that name. So specially because I want to make this life meaningful, peaceful for you by telling you how you will be able to make it easier for yourself, your thought, your mind, and everything that crosses what you process and all that. They are what you will become. And as a nationalist, as I will call myself all the time, I will stand for Yoruba anytime. But you will not make people stand for Yoruba because the rogues who never stood for anything Yoruba in their life, but opportunists who have bare Yoruba, I'm a Yoruba man, but they've never really stood for Yoruba. Nobody stood for Yoruba land like the set of those who actually got the independence for Nigeria then. They got a great deal for Yoruba land. That deal gave us the best foundation for education, the best foundation for healthcare, infrastructure, community building, collective hard work, responsibility, shared responsibility, and the shared success as well. It was our foundation, 1954 to 1963. 9 years, ladies and gentlemen. They were the glorious years when those who negotiated for, when they were negotiating for Nigeria, those who represented the Yorubas and other ethnic nationalities in Yoruba land, they got the best deal. 100% in charge of your everything. Everyone afterward has become beggar at the expense of the millions of the people. You know that. I know that. So as a nationalist, you should never be interested in Nigeria as somebody who wants to save Nigeria. If you have any job at all as a Yoruba man, your job, your energy should be towards saving what is left of Yoruba land from what Nigeria has done to us. Not join them and pretend that this year, one nation, one nation, one nation. Me, Mayegun. Somebody came here and said, you see this Mayegun? Is it not this same Mayegun that doesn't like the Igbos? And somebody and others are like, you the Chris. If you come here now, you say, this Mayegun doesn't like the Hausas. You will see Hausas, who are like followers of Mayegun. Okay? Some of them don't agree with me. Oh, they will reply you and say, shut up your mouth, John. If you're looking for somebody where, if you are from any part of Nigeria, there is a story for you. There is always a story to connect you on Mayegun's Diary Political to get you thinking. No matter where you belong to, or where you come from, there's always a story for you to connect with on Mayegun's Diary Political that will get you to say, man, this country, man, I don't understand. Yes, I can make you think. And in fact, I can make you understand too. But when you look at yourselves, the Buhari things, the Buhari didn'ts, the Buhari dinotus, the Buhari dijatus, the Buhari shukus, the Ngozi Aris, the Nneka Aris, the Nnamdi Aris, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, the humbled slaves, Facebook bandits, social media adsmen, the cyber barbarians, even your premium Buhari idiots. I'm talking about your uncles and aunties abroad, the Mumadus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers. They would agree with you and say, we don't like Mayegun. We wish he is seeing things the way we are seeing things, so that we can build one Nigeria together. But you would agree with me that there is nothing united, patriotic about the foundation of Nigeria. And you are the product of that foundation. The level of hate. I don't even come here to, I give people names. That's the most I can do. I don't want to come here and start spewing things that make you feel like, this guy is hateful. No. Even at that, some people, even if I say good morning, you will see the one Nigerian and say, hey, don't attack us. So you see now, is he attacking us? So I have that all the time. But they will never tell you that I'm vile or anything. They've tried to pin down me. But now people from your own side will come there and say, you did Chris, the look face. This is Mayegun. Are you mad? Because I asked myself, I said, one Nigerianist, the language, the threats you have, for yourselves, they don't portray you as loving, caring brothers and sisters. No. So when I look around and I see those who are like who are supposed to be Yorubas becoming agitated, when if you leave Yoruba nation for now, Jare, we need to. Why are you deceiving yourselves? Why? Anyway, I just thought I should tell you that instead of gaslighting yourselves, setting yourselves up, threatening yourselves, intimidating yourselves, and even hurting yourselves, or possibly killing yourselves. Some of you are going to kill yourselves anyway. All for what? For one Nigeria. There are so many people also lost almost everything in 2014, 2015. They can't they live now, they regret them. For every one of you jumping up and down, you won't save Nigeria. You won't save Nigeria. You think you love Nigeria. You don't. You don't love Nigeria. Honestly speaking, you don't. We're all trapped in it right now. Okay. I'm still Nigerian. Wherever I go now, I have to present my passport as Nigerian, right? So even tomorrow, if I have to choose another country and become a citizen of another country, okay, if I have to come to Nigeria, right, I'm still going to be what? I'm still going to be coming to Yoruba land, which is part of Nigeria. So everything, every of their law, the madness, the craze, and everything is still going to be applicable to me, isn't it? But you as a Yoruba man, right? You're going to use all your energy, your resources, everything, your dirty mouth and everything, right? You will attack those you attack in the name of one Nigeria, okay? Including your brothers and sisters who are telling you independence, self-determination, sovereign and all that are more beneficial to you than what Nigeria would ever offer you. Right? I'll speak mine, and I hope maybe someday, soon, this my message is going to be closer to you more than you think. Because people said, if you are Yoruba nationalists, how come that we are not seeing you giving us those alternatives that makes it easier for us to evade the temptation of trying to keep one Nigeria? Well, you would see us. We are there, very close to you. And sometimes experience, they say, is the best teacher, don't they? So if this is going to be an experience for you that will make you see through, it makes you see through the light that says, now liars, deceivers, manipulators are those telling you that there's something called patriotism or love, unity, and all that associated with Nigeria now. So it's a matter of time. You will come to that senses as well. And when you do, you will realize why people like Mayegun felt like we can respect ourselves. We can live, we can live together if we respect ourselves. Respecting ourselves include letting the indigenous people set their own rules. As for Peter Obi and his own supporters, one of the reasons why Lagos Abobakus don't like me, okay, I'll tell you, is that they believe that as a Yoruba man that I am, yeah, I have a soft spot for Peter Obi. I don't. Sincerely, I don't. In fact, see, how do I put that too? The fact that we know in hierarchy, right? Currently, the people in charge of Nigeria, destroying Nigeria, killing Nigerians, killing Biafrans, killing Yorubas, killing everyone, kidnapping people. The people in charge of that are APC, Egbekegbe. So everyone associated with them is responsible for everything going on in Nigeria right now, 100%. Then the second one is PDP, people destroying people. Without them, you will not have APC, which is true. So therefore, APC is PDP, PDP is APC. But what about Peter Obi and Dati? They are from PDP. Here is where the whole thing got mixed up. So that's why I said I am not one of you. I'm not in any way, I'll come to that, by the way. You see that Peter Obi own, you would have to look beyond him and see those who are actually the forces, using Peter Obi as their own shield, or let me say as their own key for what they call the political revolution. They are from the young people that PDP, APC laughed at, mocked at, killed, and denied their death. When I say APC, PDP, in 2020, as APC, Egbekegbe, and the Nigerian military, as they are killing innocent young men and women across APC states. Okay, so were they killing the young men and women in PDP states? Two of those prominent states, one, in fact, I'll start with one. Yeah, two of the prominent states are Imo and River State. What be that one? Wiki. He used the cover of NSAS to do his own ethnic cleansing in Obigbo. If you remember, it was during the NSAS. And PDP Vuvuzelas, they defended him. They found, they blamed IPOB, blamed all of that, and all those people killed. They were killed and they never got any justice. PDP, APC. Now, the victims and their family and all of them, when you look at the Peter Obi, you will see the frustrated, hungry, sometimes ignorant, or many times, life experience have taught them that this is their life. But so they believe that Peter Obi is their own chance of cutting their own pound of flesh, right? From those who believe that they own them for life. PDP, APC. So to me, there are also disgruntled politicians from APC, PDP, who are joining them in labor. But you know the real force where they see, now those young people. We can call them deluded and all of that, but they are angry. They are upset. They want to show something, even if they are going to, but whatever. Now them did behind that movement, Abi. So because of that, to me, I am now interested. Not interested in support, because you don't need my support. There's nothing I can really do for you. But I'll tell you why I'm interested. So to me, it means that before this Peter Obi, you see that NSAS. Some of these people, where they do NSAS back then, some of them, they became prominent. Some of them even got verified on Twitter, verified on Facebook. They became celebrity, right? They are getting this, attention here and there. My election is here. The people that said Soros okay, let us Soros okay, and all of that. All the Soros okay, ladies and gentlemen. You know me, I told you, I'm the one of the greatest troll, or should you say troll or spy on social media. I'm almost everywhere, but you will never see me. Right? People will do NSAS. Nigeria is terrible. We must deal with our leaders. Our leaders Buhari must go. They don't take job for APC, PDP. They are about to start promoting Tifnumbu and Atifku. So that's how it could have been. But what happened? These people found an energy in what they call Obi movement. So to them, now NSAS part 2. So let them enjoy it. Because you know why? Me personally believe that now you can say Wahala Deo. Because even APC, PDP are now gaslighting them, setting them up, threatening them. Okay? Because they've become a threat to the comfortable PDP, APC. Even though they believe that they can't win, they believe that Peter Obi forget it, they can't win any election. But it's now obvious that they have become a threat. So to somebody like me, obviously I too like violence, so you know what I mean. I know to like this social media violence, as they will say. Violence. But I enjoy the violence I see between the people destroying people, between the Buhari idiots, and then the obedient. I don't know why. I kind of like calling you obedient, but people don't like that. So I'll stick to obedient because I'm telling you why I like you now. If you are an obedient, and you see me post about Kolu. I know many of you will come there and do kiki. But you see, the APC, Egbekegbe supporters, they hate me for it. Then when I go, come they fight to myself, they fight to myself. I like that. Before it would have been PDP, APC, but now it's not that. Now I watch PDP, APC, come they take beatings from Peter Obi Labour. And it's very fun to watch. It is. This whole thing is a charade to me. I am not relevant to any of it. But I enjoyed it because I saw them butchered you. I saw them deny same. I saw them promoted the killers. In that Nigeria, and I saw those who shouted, Sorosoke, Sorosoke. They started shouting, Emilokon. I'm like, Jesus. Lady Gaga. You don't change it to, you know what I mean? And they were all giving excuses. We need to join them. We need to share Natinubu order the killing. Share Natinubu be Buhari. Share this and that. I say, okay. Answers, you don't forget answers. Others said, because of this, Atif Kuweno say PIM during the time that they were killing Nigerians. So it is a PIM. He ran to where? He ran to Dubai. But you see, answers people, they're already taking money and all of that. They want to promote Atif to come and explain to you. And from nowhere, it can't be like saying me we like violence, as I said. Baba, Peter B people just come from they just come from nowhere, like say nowhere. They took over everywhere, like say, PDP, APC, no deal. Who can't they complain? APC, PDP. Your dramas are so fun to see. You don't understand? They're so fun to see. You know, see PDP, they complain about Labour Party. You see APC, they complain about Peter Obi. I say, this one is fun to see you. Even though it's not fun to see when you start killing yourself, because it's going to get to that anyway. It's going to get to that. So now you see the Sorosoke, as they call themselves. Now they have a chance of staging an upset. So which can't be my own interest? Somebody like me. Interest, I don't get, see, I don't they lose. As it be so, if all of you, whether you are for Peter Obi, I don't know how many of you are going to see this video, okay? But I want you to remember this, okay? The reason why I like you, the Peter Obi, and then, obedient and all of that is because you are just like the nemesis I prayed for. Not because I know if you are going to win or not, but I'll tell you something. It is good, to see you crawl into the skin, under the skins of APC, bigots, PDP, thieves, to crawl under their skins and help us expose their bigotry of one Nigeria. Somebody like me, I'm a diary. I keep the record, okay? I keep the record. In 5 years' time, you're going to come back here and see all of this, okay? Just like everything that happened 7 years ago. If you go into my diary political, you see everything from when they happened, Abby. So to somebody like me, for somebody like myself, collecting all this violence together, right? You are the nemesis. So if by chance, you can't do your revolution as they do it now, they can't say Peter Obi win. Hey! You go come be like say change from one era to you to one another abi. No, that's not just that. Or let's say they can't say your Peter Obi want to win, is winning, as many of you will turn to party agent abi. They can't use abracadabra as usual. I want to see something. How una go react? Whether everybody will just run, go enter in mama bed. So that me, I will come here and say, hey, come out to soldier, don't go. We're gonna come out to they don't steal una mandate to and all of that stuff. How is it gonna be? There's so much. Okay. But I have no stake. I have nothing in it. All right. I have no role to help you in any way. In fact, I am more interested in everything coming into that kapapu, pafu, abigilo wan pe fa, ko pafuka. Then watch how you're going to react to it. Because as we speak now, waiting on a day cook. By the time you get to December, I have told you, some of you are going to be walking about with your own AK-47. Where you go to hide enough. Because to walk about and say, I am for Jagaban, I am a Jagabandit, you feel collect the level of hate speech, fake news, manipulations, and lies that all of you are going to cook against yourselves, all because you want to save one Nigeria that the gatekeepers have already shared. Don't worry. It can always sound like, you know, a hell of so much to take in. Don't worry. Even if not just 10 minutes on, enter your head. I have passed my own message. I am not an hypocrite. I am not voting in your election. I don't even have any chance to vote, and I'm not going to make any effort to, because I won't participate in a charade presented as a saving grace for Nigeria when it is not. I would not be part of something that will validate the status quo disguised as a new thing. But I'm also never going to stand on your way. But I can tell you something. If anything is going to change at all, just at all, then there must be a change in the way we do them. But if there is no change, just remember this. For every of your own action or inaction, also is your open, transparent hypocrisy. And as a Nigerian, you can only you can only function somehow by living in your own hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is that you know it, I know it. Nigeria can be peaceful, safe, if you are allowed to undo your own affairs separately. Everyone will respect the territorial integrity of every land they walk into. You will obey them. You will follow their rules. You won't create problems. And people can respect and live together that way. But Nigeria is not guaranteeing us that. Just promising us lies and lies and lies and lies. Then you make up the rest. That is where your hypocrisy lies. If you have a problem with, what do you call it? If you have a problem with an Igbo man becoming the president of Nigeria, right? Well, then why do you want Nigeria? If you have a problem with a Yoruba man becoming a president of Nigeria, right? Then you have a problem that you don't have a one Nigeria. Here is the two. If you want to use one brush because of your election to paint and brush the entire race, for example, because Peter Obi wants to be president of Nigeria, therefore, you must blacklist and name everyone that stands with him as Igbo. Or just because of your own ethnic bias, which you love to deny, a Tifnumbu Kolu, who wants to be president of Nigeria, for you to manage or hide your hypocrisy behind, I'm just being honest, then you see Tifnumbu, everyone who is supporting Tifnumbu, as Yorubas. So if you see those supporting Tifnumbu as people with a low mentality in your own bigoted bigotry, forgetting the fact that you also have a Igbo supporting that same Tifnumbu, and Yoruba supporting that same Peter Obi without looking at the tribe in this case. So there are people who don't look at that tribe, so to say. Oh. So you can hide your bigotry and paint the entire Yoruba people as Steve Numbu, or look at Peter Obi and paint the entire people who followed him as, you know, as Igbos. That's the bigotry I'm talking about. That is your own ethnic bias I'm talking about. Enough to show to you that if a conference is called today, that everyone should come in and speak their mind. And the politicians in Nigeria are completely locked out. Lock them away. Make selection from the people themselves. 400, I'm sorry, over 250 ethnic nationalities. Ask them, do they want Nigeria? Whatever their answer is what you get to know if Nigeria is real or not. But take it from me, more than 90% of them, they would rather be on their own. Or they would rather the entire map is redrawn where people belong to where they are wanted. You know what I mean? I'll stop there. Yeah. And thank you for spending your evening with me again. So if you have been with me this long, all you can do in a moment is like the broadcast, share it. I mean, and then subscribe if you haven't. Before I see you some other time, I wanted to take phone calls earlier, but I am going to pen that 10 now. I will take us some other time. Okay. But as it stands, I wanted to believe that if there is a reason why Yoruba nation is going to be a tough job, a tough nut to crack, it is not because of any others other than the Yorubas themselves. You educated Yorubas speaking grammars to defend Nigeria, speaking grammars and writing things just to make you deny Yoruba land. One day you're going to regret it. You are going to regret the opportunity you didn't take. And that opportunity is what? To stand up, stand firm for real, and use your own God-given, gift and so on to push the agenda that genuinely represents your identity, not this battle for relevance, battle for power all over Nigeria that serves no purpose, no one but the people that are fighting and pushing for them, while the millions of us would have, to live through a state-sponsored profiling, so to say, that made us second-class citizens in our supposed country. Okay, I'm looking forward to a day I'm going to be able to drive, for example, from Glasgow to London. It's about 630 kilometers. I'm going to drive that someday, and hopefully, I'm going to stream it and say, with respect, Yoruba land can be safe and protected by the Yorubas with adequate equipment and supply and support. But Nigeria will never let that happen for a reason you all know. So if you want to fight for Nigeria and dump Yoruba land, it's good that you are not going to be denigrating that same land, because that's who you are. You are a Yoruba man. You're a Biafran, so to say. Yeah, you are an Igbo man and woman. You should never downgrade that or underrate that just because you want to claim your one Nigeria. Nigeria is still there. We're all still in it until a decision is made that will peacefully allow everyone to live and live peacefully, right? Yeah, we are still part of Nigeria, so to say. Everything that happened there still affects us until we say no more. But ask yourselves, between Nigeria, Biafra, Yoruba nation, even Arewa Republic, which would you prefer represents you, respects you, protects you, or care for you? Which would you think would would be preferable? I will always choose Yoruba. And that's why I told people, I said, Mayegun's Diary Political is like your, it is like your education plug, a place where you get to know how they play their politics in Nigeria and why they are so mean and heartless towards the people they claim to be representing. Mayegun's Diary Political can help you with that. And at the same time, it can also help you find clarity if you choose not to ever be part of that charade? How? Why? And how do you kind of cope without having to be under this illusion of one Nigeria? We're doing that a lot. And that's what I actually encourage you that on Mayegun's Diary Political, the purpose is to let you know that if Nigeria has been manipulating us, many of us, some of us have seen through the lies, and we believe that if we have a choice, we will choose freedom, independence, Yoruba nation. So Mayegun's Diary Political present that opportunity where everyone has a chance of reviewing everything enough or participating in every topic until or anyone that actually concerns you more, until you have a clarity, right? To know that a Yoruba man has no reason to hate an Igbo man. An Igbo man has no reason to hate an Hausa man or even fight him off, if not because of Nigeria. And Nigeria existed because of this hate and division. If you break it up, yeah, we will respect ourselves, okay? Yorubas will respect others will respect Yorubas, and you will be dignified as a citizen, better than what Nigeria is offering us today. We deserve it. If somebody says that's too much, I would understand. How many of us have really enjoyed their freedom? For real, experienced it. For real, unchecked, unmonitored, like free. How many of us? We are not many who have actually experienced what freedom can feel like. So it's not left to many of us who have seen the light, never to shy away from it or never to milk the system. In other words, join them since you can't beat them. If we can save ourselves, we can save others. So thank you for your time once again. Right? It's called Rabu Rousing. Oh, Mayegun, I didn't get the last part where you said you don't need to get it. The one you got, right? Keep that and make sure it's never lost on you, okay? And the part you didn't get, you are likely going to get it better when you watch it again. I'm going to see you some other time. And hopefully, my friends, tomorrow is Friday, the next is Saturday. If I'm not on tomorrow, I will be on. I'll try and be on Saturday. If I'm not going to be on Saturday, I would like to be on tomorrow. Don't mind me, I'm saying this to the regular viewers of Mayegun's Diary Political to keep this, right? Because I'm going to be in London. I'm going to be in London, this coming week. And being in London would take a lot of my time, which means I would likely miss out in any of our broadcasts. So you should join me the next time you see me, right? And that could be on the road. So thank you once again for your time. I have some clips I wanted to share with you earlier. Time won't let me anymore. But I enjoy just talking for that straight 2 hours. Feels better. I'll see you some other time. And good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o ákàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.